Previously on Uranium Chef. As we reached the halfway point of the episode, the contestants were introduced to their panel of judges. Additionally, the chairwoman introduced the twist of the challenge when the arena was flooded with water to truly transform the battle's surf and turf. The Promethean chef showed his first signs of fear as he was knee-deep in water, while Zorby had a crisis of conscience trying to save his dishes from being swept away. Wendy saved Coco from a dangerous fall, and Thunnis introduced us to an interesting ingredient. Now, we set our sights on the next turn as the contestants deal with cascading hazards today on Uranium Chef! We're on to turn...
Seven.
Yep. Promethean chef. Again, appears to be struggling, but he's got a little wry smile on his face when you guys look over at him. He turns to you and says, I've nearly completed all of my dishes, and I'm coming for all of you next. You just wait. You better get those things on a plate, or else you've got a date with the Promethean chef, and my rhymes are great.
Are you coming over here to sign my autograph book?
I'm here to spit fire. But later...
Is that a yes?
What do you think, fish boy?
You said that you'd signed it in the green room.
I think he means yes.
We're on television right now. I have to keep up appearances. No, I will not be doing that.
Where'd you get those cute little pink booties?
I've got the book ready. I'll leave it here ready for when you come over.
Do they come in men's?
I got these booties on Scott Bakula on 7, thank you very much. I fought for them very hard. I defeated at least 8 quantum leapers, so don't you dare try and tell me that these aren't the manliest booties you've ever seen in the 7 galaxies.
Booties. You called them booties.
They're the best booties! Booties are what you wear to war! Don't you know this?
Do they come in something other than floral pattern?
Floral pattern is the most intimidating pattern in all of space and time! How do you not know this? Not a true warrior! What do they have on Earth? What, are flowers some kind of
I thought
nice
you didn't know
thing?
what Earth was!
On your planet that you say you're from called Earth? Do they not have the evil flowers that eat you?
No, they actually symbolize, beauty.
Well, it looks like you
love.
gotta read up on your space! I am sick and tired of this nonsense! And he turns to you and he runs in your direction.
Oh, God.
He leaps onto the center. Okay, so he's standing now. There's water all around him, jelly shark fins everywhere. And you see him staring from atop one of the former cages, which is still kind of like resting right at the edge of it, standing there, and he's got his flamethrower pointed right at you. Okay.
Can I tell Coco and Ramsey to try to
Messbot.
like or Messbot
Wait, is
and
it their
Ramsey.
turn? Can they?
Well, I'm like
They might be able to react.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell them jump up on a counter as quick as you can. And I'm gonna do the same thing
You want to jump up on the counter.
because I want to freeze the water, and I'm gonna freeze him in place.
Interesting. Okay, so
I can cool things down.
sure, yeah.
I think
So-
that's gonna mess with us.
So he jumps up onto this and he starts spraying flames in your direction, specifically aiming at your dishes. Okay, and obviously not the ones that are plated because those are sacred, but everything else fair game, and he knows that. And you've driven him into a rage, so he's turned his flame up to 11, and it is spewing at you. Messbot and Coco hear your cries. They respond in turn. They jump up onto the counters immediately.
So I just want to make sure he's in the middle. He's in the water, correct?
He is on top of a.
Oh, he's actually standing on something. I thought he was in the water.
He's standing on the former cage.
Okay.
Which is right in the center there. Now, there's probably like a little bit of water
Yeah.
that's going back and forth over the top there, but he's not like knee deep in water or anything.
Okay, I thought he was in water.
No.
Okay.
So.
How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna yell at Coco and Ramsey now they're on the counter. Pick
Okay.
up our dishes, the ones that haven't been plated. Hold them high in the air. I'm gonna cannonball right in the middle, and I'm gonna freeze the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you.
I'm going to try to save our dishes and create like a barrier of ice.
So you're gonna basically pull like a May ice wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
But I'm going to cannonball into the water.
So
and try
we're
to
gonna
freeze
call
it.
that. You have to either do quick or aggressive. Okay. Because what you're doing is both quick and aggressive.
I guess it's quick.
Okay. So you're going quick. All right.
Oh, damn it, come on. All right, 1, 2, negative. I won.
Oh, no.
Let me use a fate point.
You got a 1 total,
Yeah.
including your other.
1, 2, negatives.
Ah.
Plus 1.
Okay. So you want to use a fate point.
I'll
Okay.
use a fate point.
Uh,
Because I can't. With these rolls are the worst.
Honestly, I wasn't thinking. I was just trying to figure out how to protect myself.
Okay, so this person from the audience has a third arm and they can do magic? I'm gonna need to get their autograph, all right? Otherwise, I might not remember their name.
he is mid spewing flames in the direction of your team, and Coco, as fast as she can. Actually, no. Roll for Coco real quick. Roll a quick. Good
lord.
For Coco.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so a 1. Okay, so Coco, as fast as she can, she's able to grab on to the gator fritters. Okay, she grabs onto those. It's sitting in front of her with what she's working on. She kind of like gets it up on the table and jumps up on the table. Right, so she's kind of protecting that. He is spewing flames in that general direction, but as he's doing it, as those flames are kind of cresting over towards your dishes, you leap into the water, and as you do, a nice wave kind of pops up. There's even a jelly shark kind of riding that wave. One little fin kind of
little
up
jelly
in there.
shark.
And you press your hands forward, all 3 of them. You use your icy powers, and you're able to create a nice little wall of ice in front of him as he's burning through it with his flames. Now, the fire is starting to already melt through it. Your ice went up, and it's basically coming right back down. Your issue now is there is fire coming towards you through here. You can see it starting to slowly burn its way through right at you. And you're sort of knee deep in slushy water right in front of your kitchen area. But for the moment, all that happened was a little bit of fire kind of licked off the edge of your crab bisque. Didn't do anything to it, but you know he's gunning for it. Okay? That's going to be the Promethean Chef's turn. That ends. Promethean Chef there. You're in a kind of disadvantaged position for when your turn comes around. You're going to have to kind of maneuver. But so far, no real bad has been done. You got lucky on some rolls there. Or,
I don't feel like I'm lucky right now.
Or should I say, with how poorly I rolled. But I don't know why you do this to yourself.
Because I hate Bobby's Flay.
You just yell at this guy. What did he do to you?
That's true.
I just want to cook and burn. So that will be the Promethean Chef's turn. Zorby board, Baran.
Thank you. Zorbaborb. Okay, I plated my Rizafant roast last turn, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on my salad. I'm going to use some of that Zarlafian super lettuce that I've got, and I'm going to start my salad.
So you're making a salad. It's a new dish, new main aspect.
New dish, yes, new main
So
aspect.
what are these guys doing with this wall and him just like screaming?
They are keeping to themselves.
We're saying, can't wait to get that autograph!
It's true. I'm coming for that autograph, buddy.
When they saw the 10-foot ogre with flamethrowers and horns and cybernetic implants, they said, I'm not going to try and make that guy mad. I think that's what they're doing.
Safe bet.
He also kind of has a power glove. I don't know if you saw this. He's got like a power glove.
He does have power
Pretty
glove.
great.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm getting the salad started, and I think that the main aspect of this salad is going to be a spicy salad, like a papaya salad.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go.
But Zarlathian style.
Well, we got the Zarlafian super lettuce, but what I'm going to use in the salad is a tripaya. Okay.
Papaya.
Yes.
It's a triple papaya.
It's
like a papaya within a papaya within
actually
a papaya.
it's 4. It's a misnomer, the tripaya.
Oh, it's like a turducken kind of thing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like when they first discovered it, they thought that it was only
Right,
3.
of course.
But it's actually
an
a
antiquated
papaya
name.
and a papaya and a papaya and a papaya. And once you get to that center papaya, it's actually concentrated papaya-ness. So,
They also call it a Russian nesting papaya.
yeah, in some circles, yep.
Matryoshka.
Matryoshka.
Matryoshka, yes.
Matryoshka pie.
So Zorby, he tried to explain to me how there's more than 3 layers, but it's called a tripaya, so there should only be 3 layers. But he's explained it to me multiple times now that there's a 4th layer. But I mean, it's called the tri, so I think he's wrong. Or does tri mean 4 now? Hold on. Does a tricycle have 4 wheels? I need to put on my tricorn hat and think about this.
So people are confused about the tripaya because obviously they're like, why does it have 4 layers? All right, that's none of your business. All you need to know is that this tripaya is one of the most rare fruits in the universe, and I got it, and I'm gonna make an awesome dish with it, all right? Sure, it's gonna fight back a little bit, all right? But I've got the know-how to get through all 4 layers of the tripaya. Tripaya.
All right, so a tripaya.
So I got my tripaya.
And what's the main aspect you're going for again?
Main aspect is going to be spicy.
Spicy.
And I think I'll roll, on this, I'm going to use my quick hands, which is a one-time maneuver that I have.
Okay.
Can prep food at a super quick pace. It's a +2 to the dish.
Okay, so tripaya, Zarlaxian salad. You are rolling for spicy. And what is the number you're aiming for?
I'm going to aim for, with my +2 and my +2 to spicy, do you think 5 is reasonable? I think you could probably go for it. I'm shooting for a 5.
Going for a 5.
Hopefully I don't roll all negatives. Oh, that was so good! Oh my god!
That is like the best roll I've seen.
Yeah, I
tonight.
mean, that's
That's the best roll of the night.
That's a perfect roll.
Yeah.
I should have aimed higher, honestly.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
So, well, I got 5.
You got a +5 tripaya, a Zarlaxian tripaya salad. So, describe to the audience what it's like to prepare a tripaya.
So, like I said,
To do it so well.
the tripaya, that's where it really pays to have all the tentacles, you
Right,
know?
right.
Because the tripaya, people don't really know this, but it's sort of a sentient fruit. And it will react when you're cutting it open.
Oh, wow.
So you have to do it very quick and very precise.
But each layer reacts differently, right?
Exactly.
Different
They sort of
emotions.
fights back a little bit as
Does
you're
one
trying to cut deeper and
cry,
deeper.
And one gets angry and one tickles.
They all
like,
cry. They all cry.
But it's different kinds of tears.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Some
Like-
are happy.
Yeah.
Some are sad.
Exactly.
They
Some
all
are
taste the
thoughtful,
same.
but they all taste salty.
Right.
In the end.
Some it's like when you're watching Up at the beginning, and some like
Oh!
when you're watching, and some like when you're watching Up at the end.
Oh,
Okay, it's all covered there. So
that
yeah,
movie just makes me cry the whole way through, though.
Yeah.
Ugly cry, sad, ugly cry.
yeah.
When I
I don't think I'm a pretty
small
crier.
tangent. The first time I watched Up, straight up, like those first 5 minutes.
Oh no,
I had to turn it off.
yeah.
I was
I
like,
was-
what?
We saw-
This is for babies?
We saw Up in theaters.
Oh yeah, there was.
I was ugly crying in the theater, and a little girl turned to her mom. She's like, "Why is the lady crying?"
Yeah.
I was in tears, and this little girl was judging me.
You said, "Shut up,
Sad it
Susie."
was.
You just wait until that stupid bird starts doing stupid bird things and the dog says, "Hi, I'm a dog." All right? You'll love it then.
Real talk.
You don't know the emotions.
I cry in movies all the time. I can't cry in real life, but movies, oh my god, I will cry.
He was born without a cry.
I was exactly.
So,
You must pay for his
so the
crap.
other thing about the tripaya, I'm adding this flavor into there. I don't know
Okay.
if you like this. Each layer, different flavor. So to get to the spicy, you had to go all the way in.
I like it. I like
Start
it.
sweet, a little savory. Then you got sour, and that's where they stopped because they're like, sour, that's got to be, it's the end.
Right.
Spicy.
And that's why they thought the tripaya was only 3.
Because they're like, once you reach the spot, I mean, come on, after the sour, what's going to happen
insane.
there?
Right.
In the center, there's that, like, what they thought was a seed.
Right.
Instead, it's like a candy shell.
Right. It's kind of like how, the color white is like all colors represented, you know?
Exactly.
It's like the sour is all flavors represented, really boiled
And
down.
it was basically like ultraviolet light. Like, they just
Right.
didn't know it existed.
Yeah.
And now they know.
In fact, it actually glowed.
It did. But in a spectrum
Only
that we
under
can't see.
ultraviolet light.
Exactly.
So the thing is, it took someone with different spectrum vision to be like, hello.
Like a butterfly creature who has like 12 cones.
There's like way more food in there. And you're like, oh, Wonderful.
Exactly.
There you go.
I love it. I love it. So awesome. That's a +5 to my Zarlafian Trapaya salad.
Trapaya salad. All right.
Awesome.
So you've got that going. Next up, it is Chef Coco Ramsay, who is currently huddled over a table protecting a dish from the flames.
She is
of
very
embarrassment.
quick, so I want her to quickly plate that gator.
Okay, quickly plating it. All
yeah.
right. Do you want to go for the free one, or do you want to try and go for a 2, or what?
I'm gonna go for the free one only
Free one?
because
Sure.
I want to make sure it's on there.
Yep,
So I
yep.
want her to plate this. I want her to okay. So she's got like a basket for putting in this really nice like fine paper,
Okay.
and the gator.
Okay, so
goes
yeah,
in there.
like little like kind of.
And then in a small like ramekin, we got the honey dipping sauce.
Gotcha. Okay, plated
then-
basket.
And then I want her in the basket to give it a little bit of color. We get like a little bit of like green flakes
Okay.
to like just kind of cover it to kind of
Okay.
give it like a little pop.
All right. So, when
And she's quick.
yeah, she's quick. When the Promethean chef attacked, right, and you told her to get up there, she knew what you meant. And so, without even turning to you, she just immediately she's moving so fast. Like you think that she's got 8 tentacles with how fast she's moving, and even Zorbaborb's over there like, what? When he sees all these arms going everywhere so fast, right? And she's able to get all of this done within the blink of an eye. And she's even got half a turn left.
Oh, sweet.
Is there anything you would like her to do with that? Because she took the free plating, so it's free.
I doubt she can do another plating.
No, she can't do another plating.
No. Can I have her get all the ingredients ready to make some pastry crust?
All right, next up. Macaron. Oh, no, excuse me.
It's Wendy.
Scuba. I forgot.
Cuba. It's so much. Okay, so I still have this ice wall in front of me, correct?
Yes.
It's slowly melting.
It's slowly melting in front of you.
I'm gonna sneaky get away. He can't see me because this ice
Okay.
wall. There's obviously flames bursting, so he's
Yeah.
really just seeing flames, ice. I'm gonna get away from this.
Okay, so he's burning flames into this. It was a thin sheet of ice, but it did create enough of berry. So yeah. So you want to try and sneak. And what are you trying to do in terms of sneaky getaway? Where are you trying to get to?
Let's see. That's a good question. I want to get away. You know what?
I want a Milky Way.
I'm gonna go over to his desk, his area.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try to get everybody away
Okay.
from my area, so I'm gonna bring it to his area.
So you're going to try and sneak
Yeah.
into his zone.
He doesn't have anything plated, does he?
Oh, yeah, he might. You don't know. You haven't seen over there.
Is there anything that he has plated?
You can't see from here.
Okay, well, I want to sneak into his area.
Sneak into his area.
I'm gonna
Okay.
Sneak into his area.
So, now remember, you're kind of in this zone here, the danger zone. So you're trying to sneak over there. Are you going through the water? Or are you getting back up on here and running across?
I am going to create more ice as I do this, and I'm gonna make like a path that's icy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are essentially attempting to part the waters
No, I
and
want to
freeze them around you in a
freeze the
tunnel.
water,
Okay.
and then
And then run along the top of the.
not run, but like shuffle, like just like a penguin.
Okay.
In a sneaky way.
So you're turning
in a
it
sneaky way.
So you're going to
Yeah.
sneakily slushify all of the water and penguin your way through it like a little ice flow. To be fair, you're very forgettable, so it might.
I'm also low. You can't see me.
Okay.
Because I'm basically just scooting along.
Sure. So
And as I'm doing this, I'm like, okay, like think of this: hands, freeze,
Yep.
scoot.
Yep. Nope,
Hand, freeze, scoot.
Got
Hand
it.
free scoot. Hand free scoot.
hand-free scoot. That's what they call it when you go to Baskin Robbins. You want a hand-free scoot. So
I need to get the heat off my team, basically. So I'm taking it to him.
that was the best pun I've heard in a long time. Roll a careful roll.
I thought it was sneak.
Excuse me, a sneak. That's what I meant. Sneak.
Okay. 0, 0, negative, 3.
You rolled a 3.
No. That's a 0, 0, 0 negative.
Okay, so 2.
I'm looking out
Rolled
for
a
you.
2.
I'm gonna use my fate point. My last one.
Okay, your last fate point.
I feel like I should get some reward soon.
I mean,
Actually, I had 2, so that
actually, you
gets
know
it down to
what?
1.
You did get attacked Well, but nothing bad happened to you. You succeeded.
I
The thing
had
is,
to,
it's
so
when
now
the
it's my
bad,
last
It's
one.
when the bad stuff happens. That's
I
when
have
you get
one
this.
more left because I had so many that was given to me before that.
Will you? Okay, so you succeed in slushifying the water around you, and you're swimming like a penguin. Okay, slowly doing this kind of thing.
Who? What? Who? Where? Who does this person think they are? Me? Thunis? We're the fish people. Now she's getting into our territory too? First I've got this messbot guy coming into my multiple arm territory. Now she's swimming with the fishes? All right, things are getting weird, guys. I don't know anything about humans. I don't even know her name. I'm pretty sure they can't swim. This is blowing my mind.
Yeah, waddle, little dude, waddle! Look at him go! I never got your autograph. I'm never gonna remember her name.
As you're making your way through, about like halfway to his side, will you roll a just one die real quick?
Oh, one die. Okay, God. Oh, God.
Oh, God!
Stop it! 5!
There you go,
Oh,
good job.
thank God. I don't know what that means.
Can't be bad.
It could be. It could be.
It could be.
Oh, no!
So you, as you're slushifying across, you cross over a little round disc in the ground, and it kind of like lights up. It goes like, makes a really loud noise. Of course, from watching the show, you would know that this is when one of the traps would normally spring. However, fate is on your side.
Thank God.
As it opens up, some of the slush kind of pours into it, and you hear the sound of one of those dumb owls again, but like kind of gurgling.
God.
You hear this kind of like screeching noise. It kind of goes like, and that's about it.
Okay.
But the Promethean chef hears it too. So he's burning at this ice wall in front of him, and he hears this kind of thing, and he goes and looks right at you as you're penguin sliding through this slush. And he's just sort of like, what are you doing? Are you trying to head into my zone and sabotage my food? Bots, engage! And then you see his little worker bots that have been so perfectly preparing everything. They turn and they look right at you, and their little dagger hands turn into little flamey hands.
Good lord!
Now there's suddenly more flames all pointed at you from over there. But we'll have to get to that next turn.
I was just kind of hoping I could just sneak away, you know, kind of swim under the water, not let him see me. I guess he had it out for me, which fair.
Well, I guess that's one way to do it. I guess my theory was right that humans can't swim because she looks ridiculous.
So that's where you're at. Next up, Macron.
So he played it last time.
I'm already screwed. I might as well go as far as I can.
I just want to go ahead and say, thank you for being so ridiculous because this has been so much more than I could have imagined.
I feel like I'm already screwed. I better as well just go as far as possible.
You're saying, burn it to the ground. That's
Yes.
what you're saying. Burn it to the ground. What do you want, Macron?
Macron's
he could actually-
plated, right? So he could start something new?
He can start something new, or he could even plate my salad.
Ooh. That's interesting. Or he could plate my pie.
That's true.
Plate the pie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You want to plate the pie?
Plate the pie.
good call.
All right. Do you want the free +1? Do you want to go for a +2? What do you want to do?
+1.
+1's fine. What are you at right now with your pie?
It's got the +5 plus a +3.
Okay, so it's at an 8, so a +9. It would be a 9 with the +1. Yeah, let's just do the +1.
Well,
That's
actually,
fine.
and then it's got the pie crust as
Yeah.
well afterwards.
Oh,
So it would be a 10 with a +1.
it's a perfect 10. I love it. Let's do
yeah.
it.
We'll take a free +1.
Free one?
Yeah.
All right. So what do you yell to Macron to tell him to plate it?
Macaron.
Yes, my friend Thanos. You're wonderful.
If you could do me a solid.
Of course.
I'm a little tied up at the moment, but my pie could use some plating, especially with all the craziness. So if you could, carefully slosh over here.
What?
Don't get too sloshed, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm already quite sloshed.
And maybe plate my pie.
Plates.
Plates.
Got it.
Thanks, Macaroni.
He sloshingly sloshes through the slush back onto your side, and with a plate in hand, just kind of takes your cake. You can see him kind of doing one of these.
I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe. You did it.
I deserve a drink for that. Puts it down. It's plated. It's good to go.
Yes.
Plated +1. Messbot.
Messbot, I am in a bit of trouble.
Indeed, Captain. You do seem to be having some issues. What can I do?
I need you to let's see. Is he quick? I'm trying to think of what he could be. I want him to plate my bisque, basically.
He actually, I think quick is actually his best.
All right.
stat.
While you're doing this, can I quickly ask you to plate the bisque?
So you want to plate the
So
bisque.
basically, I'm like, plate, please.
Yeah.
Plate bisque.
Messbot basically like comes up to the edge of
Yeah.
it as you're sloshing through. There's flames pointed at you from all different directions, and he's just like, "What would you like me to do, sir?" As if he doesn't notice any of this as being out of the ordinary.
Plate, please.
And you're just plate. As you command. What do you want to do?
In a nice large serving bowl, because then we can ladle it out.
So, are you trying to do a
During
plus?
the
Are you trying to do a
judges.
+1 for free or +2?
It's a +5. Let's just do the one for free.
Okay.
I don't want to start rolling any further than I have
sure.
to.
All right.
Save those rolls.
So you say plate it and fast, and he immediately is just like zooms back quickly, like his arms turn into ladles. He's just like
Nice. Okay.
into the giant bowl and everything. It's plated. It's put over here, and you can see the Promethean chef is like, "Darn it! It's on a plate. My one weakness."
Just for clarification. Okay, so we didn't. It's plated. Do they? For if I do the easy, does I get a +1?
It's a
or
+1.
It's always a +1.
It's always a +1.
So since he's quickly doing stuff,
Yep.
and he's already plated it,
Yep.
does he still get half a turn?
He's gonna have to. Yeah, you can do some motion stuff. You can get
Okay.
some ingredients.
Can I have him start prepping for another dish while he's doing
Sure.
it?
Yeah.
You said his mother was a blender. I would like him to blend more of that crab,
Okay.
and I want him to also get some. Trying to think of how to come up with an artichoke and spinach name. Yes, please help me with this.
Right here.
Okay, do
All
I
kinds of
roll?
words. Go ahead. Roll.
All right, I don't know how to do this.
Just roll like any die. All right, so
Okay.
that's a positive, a blank,
Let's
a
do
positive.
some Rigelian artichoke
Rigelian artichoke.
and
okay. And then use one of these words.
some solar spinach, and we're gonna make like a artichoke dip
Okay.
with this whipped crab.
All right, so a
Magic crab.
Rigelian,
This is Messbot doing that?
Yeah,
Rigelian artichoke. I'm just writing this down. You're not prepping it right now, but you're getting ingredients.
you're
for it.
getting the ingredients.
Rigelian artichoke, and what was the other one?
Solar.
And
Solar
spinach.
spinach. Oh, we should also get a cheese. Let's also get some pulsar
Okay.
cheese.
Pulsar,
Cheese. And what's great about this is
cheddar,
Or parm?
fromage, parm,
I'm gonna say parm.
parm. Okay.
Pulsar Parmesan.
Pulsarmazan.
Parmesan.
Pulsarmazan.
That's good.
All right.
We're gonna make
painted a
basically
big box.
like a spinach artichoke.
Spinach artichoke dip. Cool. All right, so he's prepping it. He's getting all the ingredients. He's ready
Oh,
to go.
I also need some bread while he's also getting all the ingredients.
Yeah, right.
Let's get Solanian sourdough.
Sourlanian dough.
Yeah.
Solanian sourdough. Okay. Cool. All right. So he's getting all those ingredients. You're going to be good on that for when next turn comes around. All right. Funness.
Yes. All right. So, I like to grab my autograph book.
All right.
I'd like to.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure which one's me, but I'd like to dive into the water.
Okay.
I'm a fish.
Yep.
And then I'd like to pop out in the middle of the Promethean Chef's area.
So you're heading all the way over to his zone. So he's in the center, but you're heading all the way to his zone.
Because I have not noticed anything that's happened.
Have you not?
Okay.
I'm sorry, who are you again?
That Promethean Chef guy is terrifying. I don't know what Thunnis is thinking swimming over there. Nothing good could come out of this. The man can't be reasoned with. What is he thinking? All right. We just got to get our dishes done. He'll get back safe, I'm sure.
So will you roll a quick roll?
Sure.
Some good ones.
So
Not great, but
I got
not terrible.
a 2 total, I think.
2 total.
Yeah.
And then will you roll a single die for me?
Sure. 5.
5.
Okay. Every freaking time. As you swim across,
Yes.
boom. Little circle opens up. This time not slushy, just water.
Oh, it's
pours
the
in.
owl.
Up into the air. This time, it's looking right at you. Screeches right at you. Another one of those dang owls have a purred, and you
Heard?
are the first person I think to actually get hit by one.
Oh.
Can I react to it? in some
So
way?
you will get an opportunity to react. I'm just looking for the actual thing here.
Rick, I love these drawings that you've made.
Yeah, that's my
all your
roast.
stuff.
That's the cakes. The salad, not plated yet.
Yes.
We need all those for the future. Now, it's dripping with a little bit of water and whatnot, but it's angry. So, will you roll? You know that this is coming. You've seen the show before.
Sure.
You know that thing's up there. So you have a moment to react. You're kind of like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
that guy. What do I do about that guy? What are you gonna do about that guy?
I'd like to talk to an alligator that I see nearby. No, I'd like to talk to a crab that I see nearby.
Okay.
Crab badger.
Crab badger.
Crab
Badger.
Exactly. And I like to be like, oh, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is that thing? Crab badger, buddy, can you do me a solid? If you jump into that guy's face for me, I promise not to turn you into pie. And I'll give you $20. Listen, me and this crab badger, we're gonna be best friends after this. I'm gonna go with him to a Sisyphus concert after this, all right? We're gonna be like this if he does this for me. Please do this for me, crab badger man.
So as this owl is screeching at you, you can hear through this crab's clicks and everything. It's just like, all right. And what you hear is, dude, you've got to guarantee you're gonna get me out of here, like for real.
We're gonna have drinks after this, buddy. All right?
And then it like looks at Macron.
Yeah. He's got the drinks. He's got the good ones.
Okay. All right. So, this Psy Screech Owl, screeching in your direction, you know that this is gonna hurt, and you kind of hear it a little bit, and it does you kind of get like a little bit of a kind of a feeling in your head, but the crab badger does clamp on, and it sort of does this little like shimmy thing, and launches up in the air, clamps on to the little toes, the talons of this Psy Screech Owl, and it does not know what to do. So it starts flying. And the crab badger is holding on. This thing is flying all around the arena. And Holly Goat Lightwave appears. And she's like, well, you never know what you're going to see on this show, do you? We've got a flying crab badger here and a Psy Screech Owl on the loose. This has only ever happened one time before, and it ended in a lot of people being in a lot of pain. I can't wait to see how this turns out. Disappears.
Yes! I don't have those Sisyphus tickets yet. That's a hard thing to say. But I'm gonna get some from him after this. I promise.
Dude, all I heard was a bunch of blubs. I don't know what he said to it. I'm surprised that it worked.
that was genius. I wish I had more friends. This guy makes friends everywhere he goes. Now he's friends with crab badgers. I can't talk to animals. I mean, I can talk to that guy, but man, I just like one friend. I wonder if he can get that crab badger's number for me.
This dang fish. Their fishy language.
You do take a little bit of damage, but instead of it being a really significant one, you do take just the simple strained.
Okay.
Okay.
So now you're beaten and strained?
You're beaten and strained. It's not great.
Yeah.
If you take one of them 4s, you're done for.
Okay.
But if you spend a fate point on your next turn, you can basically kind of like rest that off. You can take a turn. But for this turn, you've made it across.
I made
a
it.
little strained, but you've got your autograph book.
Got it. So I've arrived. I'm confused. I'm looking around mostly for the Promethean chef, and I realize that he's not there. So then I turn my attention to some of his dishes, not in a menacing way. But are some of his dishes around still being prepared?
There are some dishes around. And you can see that his robot attendants are distracted, so they're not really attending the dishes.
So I just want to like get a glimpse at his dishes, mostly in admiration.
Oh, okay.
And
You should try one of those dishes, Ash.
and
Taste them.
My thing is that as I'm looking at his dish, I'm starting to feel shame because of how poorly I made my dish. Oh man. All these dishes just look so good. They look so much better than mine. They look perfect. How am I supposed to compete with this? And if you'll allow me, I'd like to throw up his dish.
That's right! The macaroni!
Huge tray of macaroni that I consumed in the green room.
What is he doing? Why? No, why? Oh, God.
My God, that was so gross. I'm just happy that the Promethean chef doesn't notice me anymore.
I hope he'll still sign my autograph book. Oh, God, that was a lot of macaroni.
The shame throw up.
You have invoked shame on yourself and vomited on his dishes.
Yes.
I just. You guys are the best. So several of his dishes are protected by the force field of platedness.
Yeah.
But you do see that there is a little dish to the side. It's like some little, some kind of steak frites kind of thing. And you can tell that the sauce was not made yet. So they weren't finished, right? They're just sitting there. And you've now sauced them. So I don't think he's going to be very happy about that.
It's one thing to make enemies with the Razor fans. It's another to make enemies with the biggest, freaking, most dangerous chef in the universe. How am I going to get us out of this one?
Oh my gosh.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Is it like a +2 vomit?
I'm just writing that down so that I can figure that out.
Was there any other place that was affected by the macaroni vomit?
No, the rest of it, there's an empty plate, and then there's 3 plated dishes, and that's all you see.
The shame.
Let's take a commercial break.
I can't believe he fit that much mac and cheese in there. So much mac and cheese.
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed that episode of Uranium Chef. If you did, check out that Patreon link down below. It goes towards supporting this series as well as other cool series that we're trying to do on this channel. And if you do support us, you get to have your name over here, like all of these cool people. Do you see them? Do you see them going by? Look at that one. That one's so cool. Oh, here's some more. Here's some more. Ooh, yeah. Look at him go.